you see me? I don't know if you can see me. Okay, go ahead. You got that, go ahead. You're good. So, what is up, Brahs? Or the Brah community. I can't see through my visor, it's so smoked out. There is something that has happened recently that I have really had my own opinion on and wanted to talk about. Gixxer Brah, my favorite YouTuber. I would, yeah, the dude's awesome. He's cool. He goes fast. He does a lot of cool stuff. So, there's a few things I wanted to talk about, and I'm gonna get through it. But I'm also gonna ride around a little bit. It's cold tonight. We're looking at about 50 degrees tonight. And for some of this, I want to be on my phone for some of it because I want to get all the details correct. There's going to be a lot of cuts in this video, so I can get everything I'm saying out that I want to, and I can do everything right. I cannot wait for summer. It is not a good night tonight. There's a lot that I want to get into that I think and that I want to talk about, and I'm going to try to do this as quick as I can because I only brought one GoPro battery, and the second reason is because it's cold. It is 50 degrees out, and my teeth are almost chattering already, and I've barely been out. So yeah, we're gonna do what we do, and I'll see what I can get from it. I'll probably just cut the video right here, and we'll be right back. What's up? Good? There is... Is my kickstand down? Okay. I've always been worried about my kickstand. I don't know why. Okay, so... there's a few things that I've wanted to talk about, and we're gonna get into it. So, here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so these are 7 charges that I see. So we're gonna go over the first, which is menacing. Place another person in fear of imminent serious bodily injury. So that one I can kind of understand. I think all these charges are stupid to begin with. Just want to put that out there. Actually, I want to start here. If you're out in Colorado Springs and you're going to Denver, that's about an hour and 8-minute drive with a car going the speed limit, whatever. Okay, and that's probably with an assumption of traffic involved. However, if you're doing what Gixxer Brah's doing, zooming, killing the streets, you're gonna cut some time off. Now, the fact that he managed to do that in 20 minutes is absolutely insane to me. It's awesome. I wish I had a bike that could do that. I'm not sure if you could do the same thing with the 636, but I'm sure it would be fun to try. The guy has done over, 500 videos before his channel got removed. I've been watching him for 4 years. I could trust this guy to ride my bike, any bike. Doesn't matter. I know he's not going to crash it. And if he does, I don't know. I'm not even going to leave that in the picture because I think it's such a low chance. I'm stuttering because I can't imagine it. I think that even the idea that this guy would hurt someone else is stupid, alright? I get that there's a lot of Karens and people unhappy about what he does. I think that, if the right person is doing it, they're going to get away with it. If you're doing it wrong, you're not going to get away with it. But if you're doing it that many times or whatever else, if you're going out every day, maxing out your bike, going as fast as you can through the highways, you're not there's definitely a risk factor going down, and what you have to worry about is the other cars. And something that I want to mention is the ability he has to see far in front of him. Alright, that car right there, how he's turning, I can guarantee you, if Gixxer was coming down this straightaway, came down there as fast as he wanted, whatever else, he's going to see that car, he's going to be on his brakes before that car turns. I am not worried at all about what he is doing. I think everything he does is yes, it's reckless. He's having fun and in a safe manner. Alright, worried. I'm gonna start riding because I'm getting cold. To somebody that doesn't ride that fast, I can totally understand where they're saying and what they're coming from. I guess if you're gonna do stuff like that, you can expect the worst case scenario of having a warrant. And if that still happens, then it happens. But my opinion on the situation is I think it'll all be okay. It's okay. Because I'm not looking for an argument. This is a one-sided take. So the next thing is the people telling him that he's learning the hard way by having an arrest warrant. I think that is so stupid. The learning the hard way when you're doing something like that is hurting someone else or yourself. Getting a consequence of a warrant or a wanted arrest is so stupid. That's not teaching you anything. It's just giving him the consequences that you already know about. Wow, who knew if I break the speed limit 40 miles over, it's a felony or it's a misdemeanor or I could get in trouble for breaking the law. Like, it's another thing that I wanted to talk about related to him. Everybody, or some of my buddies, have kind of talked about him and they're like, I wonder what he looks like, or I wonder what his real name is, etc, etc. Alright, Gixxer Brah, to me, is the literal definition. Did you guys ever play Halo? I played Halo growing up. That was my favorite game. And anyway, Master Chief is the GOAT. Alright, but he never showed his face. He was a mystery, and honestly, I don't really think anybody wanted to know who he was. And that's okay. That was like the point of him. And so Gixxer Brah is the Master Chief of the bike community if you're into the reckless stuff that he does. I'm a Gixxer Brah supporter. I don't want anything to happen to him bad or anything like that. I'm not going to say that what he did isn't correct. Maybe it's not a good idea. But would I try to do Colorado Springs to Denver in 20 minutes? Yes, I would. Am I as talented of a rider as him? No, I'm not. We all have limits. And his limits are very, very high. He just has very high limits, okay? And I think that people need to understand that, because them not understanding that is, I think, a lot of the fear factor involved with what he's doing. I think that his level of riding isn't something that you gain in a year or two of messing around on motorcycles or sport bikes or stunt bikes. I think that this whole thing is way out of hand, and I've noticed that Gixxer Brah has been kind of light on the situation. I think a lot of they're trying to pile all the charges they can, but these charges, you know, I don't think he's gonna get a crazy amount of time if he does face time. And you know, maybe for all I know, he gets the best lawyer in the world and they find out that Gixxer Brah didn't even do any of this and he was stealing his videos from other people and putting his voice over it, right? It's all, nobody knows anything, right? That's fair to assume. So that's just my opinion of how I see and how I feel about the situation. Alright, there's no reason at all to hate the guy, unless like you're really against the speed. I don't know, to each their own. I want to leave it at that, to each their own. If you don't like motorcycles, you don't like fast speed, cool, man, good for you. And breathe. It's cold out, man. I'm in a hot area, so I mean, you can guess where I am, but if you don't know where I am, I'm not going to tell you where I am, unless I do a video about telling you where I am. But for now, you don't know where I am, unless you know where I am. Yeah, look at that, dude. She just slips. talk about was just that entire situation, my opinions of it, and there may be a part 2 about it, depending on what happens and if I want to talk about this more. But my whole point of this video was I don't think he deserves any of this hate coming towards him, and I fuck with everybody that's supporting him because he deserves support. If you made it this far, thank you for checking out my video. Wow, my hands are cold. I can barely. That hurts to move them. That sucks. So I'm gonna go home. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Yeah.